It's that time. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Rate my upcycles 1 to 10. Usually grandma does it or my kids, but today my brother Matthew is in town. So he is going to rate my upcycles 1 through 10. So let's get started. Maddie. All right, I'm gonna explain to you what this is. Put your glasses on so you can see. By the way, he's older than me. So this is one of those trash bag holders from IKEA that I covered and made into a sconce for Lennon's room. What do you think, 1 to 10?
1 to 10? I don't know. I mean, is it a lamp?
Yeah, it's got like a pop light in it, and you can turn it on with
Okay.
your remote control.
I don't know. Maybe a 6.5.
Why 6.5?
I mean, I wouldn't put it in my house.
Okay, great. We're starting off good. All right, up next, Maddie. This is a baby gate that I put hooks on, hung it in the bathroom, and put cool
Oh,
magazines
heck
on.
yeah. I love that.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Why? Because you would put your magazines on it when you're doing a deuce and use it in your bathroom?
That is correct.
That is-
Although I might have more of a variety than Architectural Digest.
I can't go much better than that. All right, 1 to 10. What do you give me
I
there?
give that a 9.
A 9. Nice.
Yeah.
Getting a little better. All right, next up, we have a Perrier bottle that I cut a Gucci label off of a Gucci tote and made into like a designer, like soap dispenser. And
Yeah.
put a shampoo dispenser lid on it.
Yeah, I dig that.
You like that?
Sure.
You need Gucci for your bathroom? Okay, 1 to 10. What do you give it?
Well, I like the bottle more than the label, but it's still it's better than like the Walmart.
Soft soap? Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like it. I give that a 9.
A 9. Nice. Okay, next up, pickle jar, thrifted belt, solar light made into a lantern for
Oh
a tree.
yeah, that's cool.
Do you need some of those from Montana?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what do I get 1 to 10 there?
I think that's a 10. That's pretty cool. I like the leather, the glass together. It's more natural materials instead of, something kind of generic from, plastic or.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so 10.
It's
Sweet.
real. 10.
It's real. It's real, baby. All right, up next we have scratched records from the thrift store that I heated up and molded and mounted them on a piece of wood for a wine rack.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
3.
1 to 10, a 3. What? All right, next up we have a thrifted lamp that I painted white and used a Sharpie to recreate this designer lamp. I think it was a Kelly Worsler design and I just used a Sharpie to do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's just a lamp that's been painted, basically.
Yeah, and I mounted it on a kitchen trivet to just kind of like make it look like the
Okay.
designer lamp. It cost like $5.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give that a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. All right, next up we have a clothing rack that I painted gold to make it appear brass, and then you can use it outside on your patio for your plants.
Sure. Yeah, I can see that.
Like if you're in an apartment or something.
Uh-huh.
All right. What do you think about that one?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think if you got a green thumb, which I don't really, but and you got a limited budget, I mean, that's pretty cool, especially because you can hang stuff up there and also have the base.
Yeah.
I give that an 8.
An 8. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, next up, we have the inside frame of a mattress flipped sideways, and then I used encyclopedias to make the shelves for a bookshelf, right?
Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to have to give you a 10 for complete and total creativity on this because, I mean, it's like, how did you even come up with that idea?
I don't know. My brain's weird. I must have been beat up too much by my brother when I was little. Little brain damage. Okay, next up, you're the musician over here. Music stand painted gold, took a book light, painted it gold, mounted it on the top of the music stand, and using it as an art easel for like display art, because you can buy these and they're kind of expensive. So this costs like $4 or something.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll give that an 8.
Okay, good. Cheaper than Restoration Hardware.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, going back to the 70s, brother. 70s.
Oh, the ashtray.
It's an ashtray. Does it look familiar? I made it into a succulent garden. It's actually a cool amber glass vintage ashtray.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give that an 8.
8. I also put salt in it and put limes around it for a tequila bar.
There you go. I'll give that version a 9.
A 9, 10, whatever. Okay, next up, a plant stand that I drilled a trash can onto the top of and mounted wine glasses, racks underneath, you can see, to put wine glasses in so you could have like a little champagne wine
I
stand.
see.
Yeah.
I didn't see the wine glasses there.
So plant stand and trash can combined to make a wine glass stand.
That's a very creative use of some fairly random things. I like to give you points on creativity, so we'll give that one a 9.5.
Nice. All right, my old mailbox at our house in Dallas, and then I used pallets to make that mid-century mod mailbox.
That's definitely a 10, just because it looks, to me, it looks pretty high end. I mean, it doesn't look like it's.
It was done.
You made it with something you found behind the Home Depot.
Behind Petco?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. I'll accept that 10. Okay, here is a filing cabinet that I flipped on its side, took the drawer out on one side, made a planter on one side, and then used it as an end table. And covered it with peel and stick wallpaper. That's pretty cool.
I don't know. That seems like a really heavy table.
It's kind of heavy, but not too bad because it's an empty filing cabinet.
What's on the outside of it?
It's got a planter on the top of it.
No, I mean like the.
Oh, peel and stick wallpaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's a creative use of peel and stick, but I don't know about the filing cabinet.
No, you're not feeling it?
6. I'll give it a 6.
Whatever. Get out of here. All right, next up. Black thrifted fan. I scored for like a couple of bucks. Painted it rose gold. And then took clip outs from a really cool art book that I liked and just Mod Podge them on. And it holds up, it lasts. It's like functional art.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like it. I give that an 8. It's funky.
Okay.
And it's a really unique, kind of creative. I mean, the fan blades having some artwork on them, that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously when it's on, you're not going to be able to see it, but
Right. But are you going to say that your sister's a genius?
I can say that.
Genius. Okay, that is a placemat and an oven drying rack that I made into a sconce. And you have lights with a paper plate holding the battery operated lights on the top and bottom. So it's kind of like a little, no, you don't have to wire stuff.
Where's the drying rack?
It's
Is
behind
it
the
round?
placemat. I molded it into a curve.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Very interesting. We'll give that a 7. It's pretty good.
All right. Okay. Crutches made into a shelf.
Yeah. So listen, I've seen that before, and unless you told me that those were crutches, I never would have known.
You would never guess.
Yeah. So I have to give that an 8.
Sweet. All right, TP holder made out of a TP holder made out of a skateboard with, double the TP on it.
Extra. Yeah.
Extra. Backup.
No, I think that's pretty cool. I give that an 8, and I think it would pair quite nicely with your magazine rack.
With my Baby Gate magazine rack. Okay, now come on. Coffee can made into a plunger holder covered with peel and stick.
I like that. That's a 10 because
What the hell's wrong with me?
when you need a plunger holder, you're not going to go back because you forgot to get one when you bought the plunger,
Yeah.
and then you used the plunger, and then
So
you're like,
it
what
works.
am I even gonna?
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay,
10.
cool. So 10, sweet. Okay, the lids of spray paint cans. I drilled holes in them and then put solar lights glued on top of them. So they're these little lanterns for outside.
Oh, that's creative. That's
Creative.
kind of neat.
Yeah. All right, 1 to 10.
We'll call it call it 7.
A 7. All right, my first thing to ever go viral was these ceiling fan blades that I turned into hooks for the front entry. I love them.
You know.
You may not like them, but I dig them. I don't typically get a lot of negative comments on things that I do, but this one, it was like mixed. Like people were like,
love or hate.
horrible, I love it. It was funny.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it a 5 just so that I can kind of balance out the
All right,
the 10s and the 1s.
I'm done with you. Okay, bookshelf turned on what plastic wrap in the bottom and put sand on it when Ben was little for what am I trying to say? Sandbox.
Is that Ben?
That's Ben.
Oh my gosh.
That's how little he was.
He's tiny.
I know. Been upcycling a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty creative.
Yeah.
That's a nice bookshelf / litter box.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. You
So
don't even
We'll
have
give it a.
Go away. What are you going to give it?
We'll give it a 7.
7.
Last one.
Okay, this is an aquarium I painted it black and made into a candle holder.
Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool actually. So I give that a 9 for
No.
sure.
All right, last but not least, a satellite dish that I made heat proof and made into a little fire table on a wrought iron table.
How did you make that heat proof?
I used a special spray paint.
And it never melted or
No?
is it metal?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. It's high heat metal paint.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Probably give that a 7.
A 7, all right. I don't know how I feel about this.